In the Formula Vee Festival about to get underway, Tim Hill and Ken Elliott on the front row of the grid as the lights go out. Now it's a very good even start from both of them. If anything, Ken Elliott gets a slightly better getaway and might be into the lead he has. So possibly a bit of a gear change issue for there for Tim Hill because he's dropping well down the field. He's holding on to the inside line. As he heads down towards the left-hander at Graham Hill bend, Peter Belzy, is he going to send one up the inside into Graham Hill? He thought about it, but he's not quite close enough. Into the left-hander they come, and Sam Oliveira is going very, very wide, bouncing over the grass as he goes side by side with Eugene O'Brien into Surtees.
He did make a good start till he was pushed wide through Graham Hill bend. Matthew Perks has made a good start. Number 12 leads just about Ken Elliott, but Peter Belzy dives down towards Paddock Hill bend. Round the outside he goes, and Peter Belzy takes the lead.
That's an incredible move from Sam Oliveira. Of lap 1 from 12th on the grid, and he is going to be right on the back of Ken Elliott almost immediately. So Peter Belzy leads, Ken Elliott in second, Sam Oliveira is in third, but not for much longer. Then we've got Matthew Perks, then we've got Eugene O'Brien now going to try and make a move on him into Surtees, and Oliveira goes through on Sam Oliveira up into second place.
Matthew Perks, Sam Oliveira towards the outside of Peter Belzy to take the lead in the heat number 2 of the Formula Vee Festival. He does round the outside, great move there from Sam. The lead in 2 laps, they're all fanning out behind. It's going to be side by side further back. It's a good move into the six on the left now up the front of the teammate Martin Galpin. Delivery car. They through it now down the hill. Eugene O'Brien then up into third place already. Into the left-hander Graham Hill, that's Ben Anderson sending one up the inside of Murphy, I think, isn't it? Yeah, the 34 car of Lloyd Murphy losing out. Now actually it's Martin Galpin. It's the other way around. It's Galpin ahead of Epps, and Galpin going up the inside and almost contacted to Surtees, almost certainly contacted to McLaren. Brilliant racing side by side. Somehow they both keep going as they head out onto the start-finish straight once more. Sam Oliveira now has a comfortable lead over Peter Belzy, but it's this battle for 5th place that is just absolutely incredible. It's currently being held somehow by Martin Galpin because the 11th car of Parks has been shuffled down the order. Ben Anderson sends it off the inside into Paddock Hill bend. Not close enough. Mike Left is better than do. How much do you want to give Ben Anderson there? Instead of Mike Left, now it's all through the guy. Sam Oliveira in that box. They can always 8 seconds lead over last second. Peter Belzy, and you got 3rd and 4th place running through Eugene O'Brien, and the man who started alongside of row number 1, Ken Elliott, and then this battle for 4th place. An absolute cracker now. Through they come, number 66, Martin Galpin, and Ben Anderson's getting a better run along Cooper Straight up towards Surtees. They go now. Can Ben Anderson get the inside line? It's going to be side by side into the corner. No, he can't.
Holds it around the outside, but he's going to get the cut back and surely make the move into clearways up the inside. Galpin was saying he had to dip the clutch to get the nose of the car to go into the corners. Such was his struggle with the understeer, but now he's got Michael Epps right up behind. The 3 of them are all getting a nice big toe off Ben Anderson. This is going to be 3 abreast into Paddock Hill bend. It is 3 abreast. Epps is going to take both of them up the inside, and he does. Ben Anderson then loses out 1 position. Galpin is now space in 2 corners. It's all calm and straightforward up at the front, but this battle absolutely rages over 50 and they're all starting to close in now on Ken Elliott, which could be a bit of a joker in the pack.
Certainly good, Jack. Yeah, down towards Graham Hill bend they come once again. Down to the back of the pack is Martin Galpin, Ben Anderson just up ahead of Michael Epps. They turn their way along the Cooper Straight. Ken Elliott is one of the slower cars who finished in 12th place. He's going to be in the Ken Elliott's going to lose 4th place this time round, I believe. Across the line they come, yeah, and it looks like the man into 4th place is going to be that.
Oh, Ben Anderson just hit the back of the car in front of him there. Ken Elliott broke so early, so Anderson's may have possible damage to the front of his car. In other news, the battle for 2nd is going on because Peter Belzy is now in caught by Eugene O'Brien. Definitely contact into the braking zone of Paddock Hill bend. Should be alright, doesn't it? So maybe it was something coming off the back of Ken Elliott's car that we saw as they make their way along Cooper Straight.
Yeah, up towards Surtees they go once again. They've disposed of Ken Elliott. Now they can battle for the place. Peter Belzy under pressure from Eugene O'Brien as they turn their way through clearways on towards the Clark curve. They come now. Can the run be in the hands of the man in 3rd place, Eugene O'Brien? Behind that, it is still Michael Epps and Martin Galpin now up alongside and past Ben Anderson. Across the line they come, Peter Belzy and Eugene O'Brien. Eugene O'Brien on the outside in towards Paddock Hill bend. Can he make the move? Stick round there. He is going to do it slightly sideways into
double toe on the run down into Surtees. Still Belzy ahead of Eugene O'Brien for second place.
Yeah, but forget about Sam Oliveira. He's got over a 5-second lead now as he comes up to complete another lap onto lap number 80. Will go this time. Peter Belzy and Eugene O'Brien still second and third, and the battle behind is starting to close as well. 4th, 5th and 6th with Ebbs in there, as well as Galpin and also Ben Anderson across the line. Eugene O'Brien once again trying the outside line. I don't think it's going to work, but if he can keep round there and try and get the cut back up towards Druid, that may work. So Eugene O'Brien now trying to charge on the Peter Belzy. 4th, 5th and 6th places.
Belzy sees it coming, but Eugene O'Brien trying to send one around the outside. That's not quite the start. Now towards Fairfield Bend. We've still got 5 minutes remaining in this race. Straight Peter Belzy driving the car that won the championship a few years ago in the hands of Jeremy Smith. To the right hander, and that's a little look at the inside from Eugene O'Brien. Peter Belzy saw him coming just about, incredibly close. We're not sure he did actually, but Peter Belzy lives to find another day in second position. And was that one of the cars slowing, or just a poor exit from the corner for Martin Galpin? They come across the line, so now it's Anderson, Galpin in 5th and 6th position. That's the race that by Sam Oliveira. They are all starting to come together, aren't they?
Yeah, this could be a 5-way battle for these final 2 places on the podium around the outside. First down once again, he's down slightly on the exit of the corner, down towards Galpin. Then they come once again. It's Peter Belzy, Eugene O'Brien now closing in. Now right left, in behind them is Ben Anderson and Martin Galpin. On towards Surtees they go. Walking the man in the 3rd place doing for the time being not a lot. He looks towards the inside. Peter Belzy under huge pressure now.
Michael Epps is getting involved. Look how wide he goes. Oh, again, Eugene O'Brien sends one up the inside. This is going to be an absolute dream ticket for Michael Epps, who sends one around the outside of Eugene O'Brien through clearways. He's now going to pick up a slipstream from Peter Belzy as well. Surely Michael Epps is not going to be in second place by the time they get to Paddock Bend. He's going to go for it. Peter Belzy sees him coming, and Epps is through a phenomenal few corners. Belzy's got wide. That allows O'Brien through. Up towards Druid, but a phenomenal piece of driving from Michael Epps. It's Ben Anderson now goes along the inside of Peter Belzy. Galpin is trying to follow him as well, as Belzy gets on the grass on the exit, and here's Ben Anderson going past Eugene O'Brien. O'Brien's seen him coming side by side. O'Brien holds 3rd place, and now Belzy's getting back in on it.
He certainly is, and now Belzy looks towards the inside of Ben Anderson. Is there going to be contact onto the curb? He goes there, he manages to avoid it by the slenderest of margins. Martin Galpin now trying to get back into the battle as he's on the tail of all 3 of those drivers, and what a break is made now. Michael Epps into 2nd place from 20th on the grid. What a drive, and we've still got 3 minutes to go.
Across the line they come. Michael Epps has made the break, so now the battle for 3rd place is between Ben Anderson and Eugene O'Brien. Ben Anderson looking to the outside, try and get a bit more momentum through the corner. Not quite close enough. Sam Oliveira leads by 9.7 seconds. And Belzy's got well out of shape there. That could allow the Galpin opportunity. Anderson, does he fancy the inside again into Graybill? He does! Oh, he sends it so fast! Somehow Eugene O'Brien sees him coming and holds on. The 4 of them always a stand as they come into clearways once more. Now Peter Belzy's back in the hunt, and Martin Galpin could be in the perfect position for a double toe. He's going to send one up the inside into clearways. Great move from Galpin, and he is going to take 4th position now as they exit onto the Brabham Straight. Well, potentially, it depends what kind of a slipstream he can get off Ben Anderson in front of him. And we got back markers too.
Yeah, but a little bit of a slipstream was caught there by Eugene O'Brien. Peter Belzy now down to the place there down the inside. Looks to go. Martin Galpin is going to get it done. Great move once again. Martin Galpin to move up the stuff. Ben Anderson once again. How close can he get to the man ahead? He was so close down to Brabham Bend last time. He managed to back out at the very last minute. But now he makes another move. I don't think he's going to be close enough. The man in 2nd place, Michael Epps, starting to pull away as well from that 4-way battle for 3rd place.
So, Michael Epps down the grid. He's running in 2nd place, 10 seconds behind Sam Oliveira. 3rd place at the moment. I can't even remember who's in 3rd place at the moment. It's Eugene O'Brien at this present time, but that's surely about to change because Ben Anderson is right up behind him, and he's bringing Martin Galpin with him. Finally, Peter Belzy has kind of been shuffled out of this battle a little bit, unless they start to battle very strongly. Anderson thinks about the late move. That was never really going to work, and now the 3 of them are going to be right together in battle.
inside of Eugene O'Brien. They're both going to run wide. Eugene O'Brien's on the side. Inside here, Martin Galpin's going to move up another position. They're going to be through abreast heading towards 30. And it looks like Eugene O'Brien's going to hold it, whereas Martin Galpin towards the inside.
Oh, they were sideways through there. Martin Galpin, how he didn't collect Eugene O'Brien, I will never ever know. Ben Anderson loves that lunge into Graham Hill Bend, and this time Eugene O'Brien had to give him so much space that O'Brien ended up on the grass. So as they come across the line now to start their final lap, it's going to be Martin Galpin getting the best slipstream, or will it be Ben Anderson? Ben Anderson sends off to the inside. It's almost three abreast into Paddock Hill Bend, and somehow Eugene O'Brien has not exactly the same order as that one. He goes three abreast into Paddock Hill Bend, end up in exactly the same order. Sam Oliveira cruises out onto the Cooper Straight for the final time, but it's not all over because Peter Belsey now is getting involved as well as they come down to Graham Hill.
Yeah, Peter Belsey's certainly come out this year. We're kind of looking to make a move on Ben Anderson. They all make it through safely. Slightly wide there, then Eugene O'Brien. We're looking for Sam Oliveira, who is coming through the final corner for the time being. It's going to be heat number 2 and victory number 2 as well for Sam Oliveira. Up towards the line, he comes in. Oliveira around himself, still about the second place goes on. Sam Oliveira takes the win, and second place is going to go the way of Michael Evans. A great drive from the back of the field. And who's going to be in third place? It's going to be oh so close. Who's going to get a slipstream? It looks like Eugene O'Brien, but coming out now is Martin Galpin across the line. They go, Eugene O'Brien just gets it.
Fantastic work. Galpin in 4th place, Ben Anderson in 5th, Peter Belsey in 6th. Michael Crichton is going to come home in 6th position. A spirited drive